And we are live. We are back with Sentimiento Latino number 115. I'm, of course, your host, Live VIP, and with me, I am all alone for now. Exclamation mark, Funada Cristiano! Funada. We can get into that, but before we get too deep into that, we have our series in front of us right here, right now, and in the bottom right hand corner, we have the Brazilian Terran player. He is red, representing Death Zone Gaming. It is AreZ. And spawning in the top left, oh my god. Oh god. Spawning in the top left, we have El Colombiano, the Colombian Zerg player. Oh, interesting. I thought he was on Alpha X because of the clan tag, but apparently on Gilgamesh Esports? Potentially. We have MrFecho. Or MrFecho, if you will. Oh my god. So things are about to pop off as we do see a proxy 2 racks. Unfortunately, MrFecho, he didn't scout with his second overlord. He kept his second overlord over his natural base, so he will be missing this proxy. If these SCVs do come forward to throw down some bunkers, then Fecho will have some eyes on that, but again, it's going to be a very late response. As we got Marines on the way. Oh boy, AreZ, dirty, mate, dirty. I did not expect this kind of opening, to be honest, to be completely honest. But what I was saying earlier, Funada Cristiano was supposed to sign up today. He was supposed to sign up in Sentimiento Latino, and then if or when he got knocked out of the tournament, then he would jump on and cast with me. But he's nowhere to be found. I don't know what happened. I don't know if he's, studying right now. I don't know if, he's out going out for some drinks with Chaos Fate. Oh god. Regardless, Cristiano is not here, but maybe he will join me later on. Of course, worst comes to worst. If Cristiano doesn't show, then Ducklings will jump on. Meanwhile, the bunkers reveal themselves. The boys are being pulled. The bunkers are not done yet, but they're about to finish up in a couple of seconds. Oh god, it's gonna be so close. It looks like this bunker will finish. The Marines are gonna dive in. The body blocking was not there. The drones are falling, and this is over, mate. MrFecho pulled the boys to try and take down these bunkers, and there was all that lost mining time. The Queen just went down, 6 drones went down, and he did not stop any of the bunkers from finishing. Now that both of them are done, we do have some spines, so because of this, AreZ is going to have a hard time getting up into the main base, but he doesn't need to get into the main. He just wants to kill the natural. He's already killed 6 drones. AreZ is already ahead in workers. Like, he's done what he needs to do. Would you have a Reaper here? Oh god, the Reaper almost gets picked off. But yeah, this was unfortunate, to say the least. What I will say is that because there was an overlord above this area, then MrFecho, he could have responded a little bit faster. On top of that, when he pulled the boys and when he pulled the Lings, he didn't focus down the SCVs. He was more of on like an A move sort of thing. Instead of focusing those SCVs, like, he had to kill them, not just either kill the SCVs or zone out the Marines and push them all the way back and make sure they don't get close to these bunkers and buy time for the Queen and the spines. Unfortunately, that didn't happen. It feels bad, man. And now AreZ, like, he's taking control of the ramp, we do have one base lair here, which is very interesting. And we don't have a roach response. We have a baneling nest. So with this lair, this has to be for a Nidus, right? Either a Nidus or Dropper Lords. I'm not thinking Dropper Lords just because he doesn't have pneumatized carapace. He doesn't have Overlord speed. So Nidus would make the most sense. We'll see what MrFecho has in store for us. Meanwhile, AreZ stayed on one base for quite a bit longer. He does have a natural on the way, but because he's been on one base, mate, we have a fusion core on the way. Things aren't lined up because this starport doesn't have a tech lab. So the fusion core is gonna finish, and I don't know what the hell the purpose of the hold on. Lib range? Is this for lib range? I've got to keep an eye on that. Meanwhile, the Marines, they're not stepping on forward, but they are starting stepping forward. Oh my god, the first Baneling gets picked off. No Baneling connections whatsoever. The Queen is going to go down, and these Marines, they are looking to just straight up end the game. The boys are being pulled, and it's not going to be enough. The Spines are out of position. They were not correctly placed to deny the ramp. They kind of allowed these Marines through, and that's gonna be game. Everything gets taken out. Again, I don't know what the purpose of the fusion core was, but GG gets called, and our Terran player takes the first game. AreZ. Again, one of the stronger Brazilian players out there. I say stronger, one of the up and coming Brazilian players, I should say. Yeah, GG. As you can see, Cristiano is having some technical difficulties. Maybe I should change that. We'll see. Oh god. Looks like live VIP is later. Well, hey, right on time, mate. What are you on about? What are you on about? Alright, we're diving into game number 2. Time flows differently there. Time flows correctly here. Thank you very much. I'm in the future, mate. Okay, everything is right here. It's goddamn upside down American players and viewers. Ugh. Yeah. Right, we're diving into game 2, and we'll see if we're gonna have more of a back and forth here, or if one of our players is gonna try and end it early again. Spotting in the top right hand corner of Jagannatha LE, we have the Brazilian Terran player representing Death Zone Gaming. It is AreZ. Death Zone Gaming being Cosmos' team. Fun fact, he is the team owner of that. And spawning in the bottom left hand corner of Jagannatha LE, we have the Colombian Zerg player. Could be representing Alpha X, could be representing Gilgamesh Esports. It is MrFecho. Oh, going for a pool first opening. Oh, the fear has been struck into MrFecho here, as oh my god, a pool gas opening. My oh my, delaying his hatchery quite a bit. Of course, this would do so well against a proxy, right? But against a standard opener, we'll see. As this time AreZ, everything is in the base, you know, nothing crazy is going on. He's just sending out a scouting SCV. No proxies whatsoever. An interesting thing is that MrFecho, he's still keeping his Overlord over his bases, again, for that kind of bunker rush or anything like that. And in comes the SCV, and now AreZ, because of this SCV scout, he knows that it's a late hatchery. He knows it's a pull first. Oh my god, he's taking his second gas? Okay. So a couple of things are going on here. I'm not 100% convinced that he's going to get link speed, but he hasn't made anything yet. I'm like, he could throw down a Roach Horn with double gases. Like, you have so much to work with. Immediately he takes his gas. Show me the tech. Are we going to have a Roach Horn? Are we going to have a fast lair? A bunker is getting thrown down to disrupt the economy? Oh my god, AreZ is not pulling any punches. Oh god. To be fair, I don't know if there's going to be any drones to saturate this base. There's the lair. Okay. So we saw a very fast lair in game number 1. Nothing came from that lair, unfortunately. but we'll see what this is for. So there's still no Bailey Nest and there's still no Roach Warren. This could be for mutas. We could just see fast mutas. Never mind, there's the Bailey Nest. So yeah, it would be odd to go into mutas from here just because you want to preserve your gas. And no, the Reaper gets in. He sees everything in the main base. He knows about the fast lair. Ay. And now AreZ, just like us, he's gonna try and piece some things together. He throws down a bunker to be safe at home. He may even throw down an NG bay for some missile turrets, which would be odd as well because there are only 2 gases, not 4. Because there's no mining happening at the natural because the bunker finished earlier, and this is just, oh my god, he's repairing the bunker as well. It's disgusting. It's crazy, and I still don't know what this lair is for. I'm like, is it for Aspire, Nidus? Because he threw down the Bailey Nest, I thought he was going to go for a fast Bailey speed, but no, there it is! Nidus gets thrown down. The Overlord is edging closer, but AreZ has eyes everywhere because he saw the lair. So AreZ knows, okay, you only have 2 gases. It can't be Aspire. Could be a Bane bust with Bane speed, could be Dropper Lords, could be a Nidus, you know, and he's ready for it. He has vision in his main. Doesn't have too much vision at his natural. It's possible maybe we could see a Nidus on the edge of vision here. We'll see, because there are a lot of lings on the way. Again, MrFecho, he has stopped at 21 workers. He wants to go all in. And this could work depending on where the Nidus is going to be. Oh, Nidus gets thrown down in the main base. Do we have a reaction? AreZ, he doesn't react. The Vikings going ham, but that is it. The Nidus will finish. And this tank is a little bit exposed. Again, he just has to go for the mineral line, force the tank to unsiege, force AreZ to respond. Oh, but the boys are being pulled to the natural, to the safety of that tank. The tank shots go off. Couple of Bailings do explode on one of the tanks. Lings kind of get on top of it, and they're going to be able to take it out. Oh, it's so close. The repairs. Oh my god, the repairs are insane. The tank survives? That's crazy. Ay. And with that, MrFecho is forced to go home. His hatchery is still alive, thankfully, and these things will be able to deal with this bunker. We do have another Nidus in the natural, but we have a 3rd CC on the way. Oh my god, Lings are flooding in again. Where are my shots? Ooh, nice pull away on the SCV's very minimal friendly fire there, and the tank just doesn't die. It's crazy. Oh my god. And now we have 3 tanks, we got some Widow Mines, we got our 3rd CC. There's not a lot of buffer for AreZ's army. Honestly, he needs some Hellions would be nice. There we go. Oh god, he's listening to the stream. But yeah, Hellions are going to be coming out to help buffer for the tanks. AreZ is playing mech. Ay. And MrFecho is going to have to join up. Oof. It's rough. It's a really rough position to be in. I am disgusted by the fact that tank survived for so long. I would have thought for sure that the Lings plus friendly fire would have been enough to take it out. Interesting Nidus. Oh no. As the Nidus get cleaned up, I'm not too sure what the purpose of this is. I guess he can bounce between the bases. I mean, AreZ did hear that Nidus, so maybe, you know, it'll make him distracted. It'll distract him a little bit, I guess. And there it is. We do have a Spire, and I appreciate this because, you know, you got to use what you have available to you, right? And MrFecho, he got that lair very early on. Sure, the Nidus didn't work, but maybe the Spire will. And what's great about the Spire is that AreZ is going mech. There's not a lot that shoots up. He's getting Vikings, sure, and he has a Widowmine. He has a handful of Marines, but these Marines, they don't have Stim, they don't have Combat Shield, they don't have any upgrades, and they're not going to get any upgrades. So honestly, Mutas are going to deal with these Marines very easily. One Widowmine isn't enough to kill a Muta, or to kill a flock of Mutas. You do need 2 Widowmines, so that's not going to do too much. Hellions try to go for a run by, but the nice micro, the Lings do get on top of quite a number of them. So there's a lot of potential with these Mutas. We have banked up almost 800 gas. We are lacking in minerals though, unfortunately. So we're not going to have too many Mutas yet. Fecho also has a bit of a larva issue. It needs a little bit more. But again, Mutas can do a lot here, especially if AreZ pushes out. Like if... we'll see if he pushes out or if he just expands and takes his 3rd base. But again, like, this entire army can be cleaned up by a flock of like 6 Mutas. I'm just worried because Fecho isn't making Mutas. He only has 1 on the way. Where are the Mutas, buddy? He's got the larva, he's got the money, he's not supply blocked. 16 Lings are on the way. Oh no. But it's a little bit too late. The army is here. 1 Muta's gonna come out, but 1 Muta is not enough. It does go down. And in comes AreZ. There was an opportunity. There was a world where maybe Fecho could have been able to hold this attack, but it just wasn't enough. The hatchery was low from earlier. The boys are being pulled. And AreZ is looking to take this series. No, the Bailings! They do not finish. Another Muta comes out. Again, a little bit too late. And this is gonna be the last boy, the last pool, if you will, for MrFecho. We even have a burrow on the way. Oh my god. That would have been interesting if it had been done for the push. But GG gets called. Oh my god, the Matter Mule. And AreZ takes the series. GG. Well played, AreZ. Game 1, he was a little bit cheeky with that proxy. Game 2, you know, it was the turn of the Zerg player to be cheeky with the Nidus. Unfortunately, it was scouted very early on. Incredibly early on. So because of that, AreZ knew to get vision in his bases, to be a little bit more defensive. Yeah, things didn't really work out there for him. For his opponent, I should say.